I hope you've enjoyed the last 2 days of sharing comments from podcast viewers about the value of internet marketing. Today, we're going to switch gears, and I want to tell you about whether viewers agreed or disagreed with me that dentists should discount fees. Stay tuned. Podcast 244 is one of the most commented upon podcasts that I've ever done. In it, I encourage dentists not to discount fees as it drives down the value of their services and attracts patients that are only looking for the cheapest price. Here's what some viewers said. The first comments come from Bruce Carter, publisher at The Dental Trader and partner at Food Trade Consultants. Quote, "Excellent subject, Colin. I'm constantly telling my advertisers this. The cocaine of advertising applies to all businesses, product or service alike. Ask your doctor how they feel good, and they'll look you squarely in the eye and say, eat right and exercise. Yet, for every dollar spent in fitness centers, Americans spend $19 on cocaine. The reason? 2 seconds after you snort cocaine, you feel like Superman. 2 weeks of diet and exercise just makes you hungry and sore." He goes on to say, "Good advertising is painful at first because you don't see immediate results. The impatient business owner will usually snort a little ad cocaine and then get defensive about it. How can this be bad for me? I've never done better." But just as the junkie never stops to consider how the drug is destroying his physical health, the business owner never stops to consider how sale undermines his business health. The first dose of cocaine makes him feel great. So's the next one, and the next one, and the next one, though it takes longer and requires more and more each time to get the same effect. Therefore, it's nearly impossible to convince the addict he has a problem, even though he started off with only 20% off, and now he's at half price. Successful companies don't spend their ad dollars training customers to wait for a sale. Do you? I think he's right on the money. I only wish I had come up with the cocaine analogy myself. Next comes a comment from Karen Burnett, a dental practice consultant. She said, "In my coaching experience, most practices don't think to build in much of a margin to their fees. They worry that patients are going to complain about the fees. The fact is, patients usually will complain about the fees no matter what they are. Smarter to have margin so there's freedom to give a reduction at the dentist's discretion." Agreed, they cannot compete with big box dentistry, end quote. An excellent point about intentionally building in a margin on fees and understand that some people are going to complain no matter what the margin is. Check out the 80-20 rule. There's several books out there about it. The 80-20 rule is the simple concept and fact that 80% of your revenue comes from 20% of your customers, and 20% of your revenue comes from 80% of your customers. Raise your fees 20%, you'll run off the bottom 20% and you'll make the same money. That's all we have time for today, but I've got a couple of real doozies tomorrow. And until then, keep moving forward.